friendly garden guy. We're in the perennial section. Yes, it's a little overcast. We've got periods of spotty rain, but we're undercover here, and we've got a greenhouse that's undercover, and we've also got our gift shop that's undercover. So come on down. Don't be afraid. We've got all kinds of things undercover, and we've got umbrellas for you to use if you want to get out and look at the trees and shrubs. I want to walk you through our perennial section that we've just loaded up with some new and cool stuff. We've got some of your old-fashioned favorites, but we've also got new things. First of all of the dianthus. It's an old-fashioned favorite, but we've got all the colors that you might want. Candy tuft blooming now. This is an old-fashioned favorite. We do have the purple shamrocks. That is something that doesn't last very long on our shelves. If you need them, if you want them, you need to get them now, because here in about a week these will be gone and they're harder to find. Come on down. Obviously we have our primrose, the double primrose. Very beautiful. Also, all the varieties of Lenten rose. It's still the Lent season, and these are Lenten rose. They bloom during the Lent season. We have all of our ferns in. Some of them are just now creeping out. A lot of your ferns are evergreen, but some of them are not evergreen, and they're just now peeking out of the soil. But check out the Japanese painted ferns. And we've got a new version of the Japanese painted fern. This one is called Regal Red. Check out the color of the Regal Red Japanese painted fern. A couple of our new favorites. I was telling my daughter about this one. She's got a fairy garden. This looks like an ice plant, but it's not an ice plant. It's called Little Pickles. There's the tag. It's a succulent, and it's perfect for those areas where you need a tiny little succulent that blooms. We've also got the Chinese dunce caps. Now, we've had these in the past. We haven't had the pickles, but we've had the Chinese dunce caps. These go very quickly. Again, if you want some of these newer things, these may go very quickly, so you want to come and get them quickly. As always, we have the ice plants, beautiful blooming succulents, hens and chicks. Some of my favorites are the sedums that come back and spread all over the place. And then we're going to wind around a little bit here, and I'm going to show you. Right behind me is the vine section. So we have all of your tame honeysuckles. The orangey red one is the Major Wheeler. John Clayton is the yellow one. We have other vines as well, the chocolate vines. We have the clematis. We have about 7 or 8 different varieties of clematis. We do have the wisterias that have not started leafing out yet, and we have the Carolina jessamine. Then we're going to come up this row. Some of our favorite plants, always the heucheras, very wonderful colors of leaves. The common name on these is coral bells, but check out the color of these leaves. I mean, and the contrast of the different varieties. These are just awesome plants. Now here's one that Lauren, our perennial girl, picked out. This one is hardy orchids. Look at those beautiful plants. Hardy orchids. Jacob's Ladder, we have the green one and the variegated one. Okay? Now, this is a new plant for me this year. This is called Catchfly, Clifford Moore. The foliage on it is beautifully variegated, and it's going to have a pink bloom on it. And if you'll notice, it's deer resistant. So a lot of our customers around here have deer that munch on their plants. This one is deer resistant. We have several deer resistant plants. As we come along, the penstemon, I've been told the penstemon is hummingbird plants. Hummingbirds love the penstemon. Here's a new one. This one is Lychnis. This one again is a pollinator plant, Butterflies, hummingbirds, love this plant. Over here are the columbines. Columbines are great for the part shade, part sun areas. They have those little crown-looking flowers that are very unique that hang down. Some of these are doubles, some of them are singles. This is Armandi clematis. This is an evergreen clematis. Most clematis lose all their leaves in the winter. This one keeps its leaves, and look at the blooms on this sucker. I mean, it's just beautiful. How can you pass that up? Now, the old-fashioned favorites, irises. We've got many, many varieties of irises for your choosing. We've got short ones, we've got tall ones, we've got a lot of them that are fragrant. Here are some of the most popular things for our nursery is Jeepers Creepers. We call them Jeepers Creepers. These are things that grow on the ground, flat, ground covers. Different varieties of thymes that bloom pink or red. Creeping thymes, wonderful plants. Tiny rubies dianthus that's creeping. One of my favorites is creeping Jenny. This will grow just about anywhere. Very easy to grow, not a lot of maintenance to it. This one looks like a little fern. It's called brass buttons, Platts black. Isn't that beautiful? Mosses, Scotch and Irish moss. So, gotta show you this over here. Some of our favorites are bleeding hearts, and we've got the new one. This one is a chartreuse leaf still has the little bleeding heart flowers, but look at the gold heart. Look at the leaf color on that one and the difference in the leaf color in that one. So this one is gold and this is the old-fashioned bleeding heart. And they're blooming now. These are another one of those things that you need to get them quickly because they go pretty fast, and then you may not be able to find some of these things later on in the season. Now we are nearing our pollinator area where we keep a lot of the plants that have high nectar content that butterflies, bees, and hummingbirds love. All of these plants here are very much pollinator plants. The Russian sages, the agastache, the catmints. These are all plants that butterflies and hummingbirds love, and bees. And we need our bees and butterflies and hummingbirds. So come on down to Willow Ridge Garden Center. We'll keep you under cover. We've got umbrellas. We've got covered areas for you to shop. We will take payment from the parking lot. You don't have to go inside if you don't want to, although you'll be missing out if you don't. But if you want to go in and you don't have to touch anything, we'll take care of the payment either over the phone, or we'll take the card, wipe it off for you. We'll run it. We'll do all that thing and wipe it off before we hand it back to you. So we're going to do all that for you. We can pull your buggies. You don't have to push a buggy. We'll pull it for you or push it. Greg, your friendly garden guy, right here at Willow Ridge Garden Center. Get your hands dirty. It's good for you.